Hello, good evening, and welcome to another episode on Love Me JJ. I'm Sanusi Rebecca Titilayo, and I'm so excited to be live on the show today. And on Love Me JJ, March edition is the Love G's, where I told you that I'll be hosting awesome guests on the first Sunday of March and the second Sunday of every month starting from March. And today is gonna be an awesome one because I have my guests with me, Mr. Ajala Oluwadamilola and Mrs. Ajala Miria, as they share with us their love stories. Now you're gonna be answering a couple of questions. How did you meet? How they met? You're gonna be telling us how they met, how long they courted before deciding to get married, how long do they think courtship should be before getting married. They will also be sharing with us the story of their marriage proposal, their take on how to find true love, and their advice to young guys and ladies like me on how to find true love. So I will need you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the response to the question. Are you just joining us on the program? You are welcome. And you're presently live on C Talk Show. Sit back, relax, and
address the fellowship. Everybody will know him, but he will not know everybody. So, but I know him. In fact, and then he was on his master's. Yes, he was doing his postgraduate program. But I do see him on campus, and whenever I see him, I greet him. Good afternoon, sir. Good morning, sir. The likes. So then, but we never had any encounter.
Like after another 3 months, we started courting formally. So we moved on, a lot of things during the courtship. The courtship lasted for like 3 years, am I right? For about 3 years before we eventually got married. And that was how it is. The courtship period, it was relatively long. The economic situation of the country and all of that, putting some things in place before you say you want to settle them. So that was
tolerate each other. Yes, it depends on how far they can cope with each other. Yes, it depends on how far they can manage each other's weaknesses. So that is it. So there's no standard time. It could be
without having marriage or getting married in view. So we never had such ceremonial outing, ceremonial drama of marriage proposal. What do you have to say to that?
That's the fact. That's the fact. Yes, the real fact. That is it. That's it.
So my take on finding true love. Well, my take on finding true love. Well, on the question of finding true love. Now, we cannot find true love based on. Well, it depends on our definition of true love. But to me, finding true love, marriage and love affair is all about duties and responsibilities. And you able to make necessary sacrifices as at when due. When the Bible will talk, the Bible says, Apostle Paul said that husband, love your wife. And it talks to the wife that submits to your husband. When a man loves his wife, he will be able to make sacrifices and make every necessary provision that lies within his power for the woman. And if the woman too agrees to go with such a man, submission will not be a problem. So finding true love, every man knows what he wants in a woman. The first thing that appeals to him or her. And if the minimum condition for according to your own preferences are being met, then you must be ready to make sacrifices. You must be ready to show your woman love. You must be ready to make sacrifices. It is all about sacrifices, duties, and responsibilities. That is all. That is my take. Oh.
Yes, for me, my take on finding true love, what they do is, because my friend's relationship is like this, so my own relationship must either be like that or be better than that. That my friend cannot take this in a relationship or in his relationship, so me too, I cannot. No, we should not be rigid. Yes, if we are looking for true love, we should not be rigid about some things. Yes, some things will just okay, like some guys. Some guys will say, for me, I cannot do this for a lady. Some ladies will say, for me, I cannot take that shit from any guy. For you to find a true love, you have to live a life of sacrifice. In fact, truth be told, there are some things you may do that, funnily enough, you may not be able to tell even your best friend about it. There's something you would do, like living a life of sacrifice for your spouse, for the person you want to get married to, or for the person you want to spend the rest of your life with. Yes, so it's just all about working on yourself and living a sacrificial life for each other.
Okay, let's move to the last question. What is your advice to young guys and ladies out there on finding true love? Now, my advice to young guys and ladies on finding true love is, number one, both on the part of a young guy or a young lady, while looking and making your mind on a prospective person you want to settle down on, make sure you prioritize soft values and virtues, not things that would perish. Not he has money, he has this, he has that. I'm talking about attitudes, behavior. The Yoruba believes that a good attitude is the essence of beauty. That iwa, lewa. That a good attitude is the essence, is the backbone of you qualifying someone as being beautiful. So
Another thing is that the life is a life journey. Yes, it's a life decision. When you go into it, it can make or mar you. So that is why you have to be patient when you are choosing a life partner, and you wait for your time. Yes, because God's time is the best. Wait for your time. So that's a few things I can say now.
All right, thank you, TikTok, Miss Titilayo, for bringing us on the show. We really appreciate the opportunity.
Friday, 9 a.m., my health, your health. Saturday, 9 a.m., same thing, my health, your health, as we discuss things that pertain to our health. And trust me, on the health segment, I'm always hosting medical practitioners, pharmacists, doctors, nurses, psychologists, and lots more, nutritionists, of course, on my show. So you can't afford to miss any of this wonderful episode. All you just need to do is just to click the link and you enjoy the show. And trust me, it's such an episode that doesn't take much data. You can compare listening to a podcast, the data podcast is going to consume to YouTube channel, and if you feel anyway. But then every weekend on TikTok show are amazing contents which you can't afford to miss any of the episode. Once again, without talking so much, I don't want to do a whole lot of talk. What I'm just saying in essence is that I'll be expecting you to join in live